Hello everyone, and welcome to Long Live the Queen. So, it's been a while since I've recorded anything. I've just kind of been... I guess. Like, just been feeling burnt out on it. Like, all the games that I have, I don't know, there's... whatever. So, this is a game that I saw. I've been kind of messing around with it, kind of wanted to play it. It is a... Princess Maker game? I guess is the only way I can really describe it. So basically, we are... Oh, what the balls is this chick name? Elodie? Yeah, I think her name is Elodie. She is a 14-year-old princess, and her mother the queen has died, and so she has to come back and prepare to become the queen. And that's the game, really. So, this is our father, Jocelyn, which, really? Girl's name? Jocelyn? That always confuses me. King Dowager, Duke of Caloris. He says, "We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it." Elodie, Crown Princess. "I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself for your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly, and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted." It's not what mother would have wanted. I'm not going to do voices for all these characters, because a lot of them are chicks, and I do terrible chick voices, so... yeah. If you want to read it, go ahead and read it. We're just going to kind of... I'm just going to kind of scroll through it. You know, So, alright. It comes up and has the tutorial. I've played this before. I'm going to go ahead and just give you a quick rundown. So, this is Princess Elodie. Over here we have skills, mood, outfit, classes, log, and menu. The only ones that are really important for playing are skills, mood, and classes. Outfit provides some bonuses later, but that's, you know, blah. So here we have the week counter. Each week, or really this is our list of skills, so they're separated into social, physical, intellectual, and mystical. Each one can be trained. Each, I guess, subclass has 3 classes that you can learn. Depending on Princess Elodie's, or the Crown Princess Elodie's mood, will give her bonuses or negatives to each class. So you can see conversation has a -2, royal demeanor has -1, expression +1, blah 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 blah. So her mood is obviously broken up into 4 categories, 1 on each side of this line, or 8 categories, 4 on each side of the line: angry, cheerful, willful, pressured, afraid, depressed, yielding, and lonely. And they go up and down these charts depending. So she can't be afraid and angry, she can be one or the other, and so on and so forth. These go up and down depending on choices we make in the game, as well as events that happen. And then each one, whichever one she is the most of, will be the mood she is. So if she's, like, depressed is the highest right now, so she's depressed. If we lose this and gain points in afraid, and then she'll be afraid, and so on and so forth. And each one gives bonuses or negatives to the skills, like I already mentioned. When we do classes, we have a morning class and an evening class, and what we do is we select the overall category, and then the class that we want Princess Elodie to learn in. So we can do royal demeanor, composure. And what'll happen is so for week 1, she will go to, every day in the morning, like Monday through Friday, she'll go to composure class, and each day she gets 2 points. So for a total of, so with no bonuses or negatives, at the end of the day she'll gain 10 points in composure. So composure will go up 10 points. But as you can see right now, there's an overall negative of 1. So each day, instead of getting 2 points, she'll only get 1 point, so it'll be 5. So it'll really be a waste of time for us to learn anything in royal demeanor, or conversation really, because if we go to conversation then we get no points at all. It's just 2 minus 2, so we'd just be wasting our time. So what happens is each week there is some skill tests that happen, like events will happen, and then there'll be a skill check, and it'll check one of your skills against whatever it is that's happening. Some skills are more important than others, like court manners are very important, foreign affairs, internal affairs, foreign intelligence, these are very important. These skill checks pop up a lot. Flattery pops up a lot. These ones come up a lot early game, but we don't really need to have high bonuses to pass those in the early game. As the game goes on, we want to make sure that the bonuses are higher, obviously. There's different ways to win. There's different ways to die. So far, I've just kind of been messing around a little bit. I haven't beaten the game yet. I've just kind of played a couple of games to kind of get a hang on it. I don't remember which moods give bonuses to which skills. I had an idea to write them all down. I might do that in between episodes to kind of mess around with the test game and write them all down, or I might just look it up, whatever. Or I might not. I might just screw around with it and see where it goes. But, so yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. So right now we have a bonus to animal handling, expression. All these are regular, so we'll get the most out of doing an expression or animal handling of some kind. Oh, there was more I was going to say. And then there's stuff you can do on the weekend, but we'll get to that at the end of the week. So let's actually go ahead and take a looky and see what we want to boost. Like I said, we can't do anything in conversation or royal demeanor. It kind of helps to think ahead. Like, you kind of have to be a little bit strategic, but you know, not so much. I think what we want to do, since we have this bonus to, I don't really like the depressed mood. It gives you shit bonuses. Expression and animal handling are not important at all. Pretty much. I've never really run into things where they're required. So we want to try to get rid of depressed. We almost never want Princess Elodie to be depressed. So I think we can actually go ahead and ignore these bonuses. It's kind of a waste to not use the bonuses, but I think what we want to do, we're definitely going to need some Novan history. That's important. And internal affairs. Those are very important. Do we have any negatives to those? No and no. Okay, so we're not going to get any bonuses, but, I mean, whatever. We kind of want to get some stuff in economics at some point. Court manners are really important. I want to try to get that up as soon as possible, so we got to try to get rid of that. But alright. So we're going to go ahead and do Novan history. Nova is our country. It's our country. And internal affairs. So let's go ahead and do classes. Alright, so week 1, morning. We are in the 10 range. So it says, you read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast, as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. Week 1 afternoon, 10 class, internal affairs. Until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. So internal affairs teaches us about the inner workings of the royal, like the royal bloodline, and all the dukes and duchesses and all that stuff, so we kind of learn about our own kingdom. And history is, I mean, obviously history. Alright, so cool. So weekend thing. So, Elodie, Crown Princess. What's with all the noise outside? Who's there? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. Like I said, I'm not even going to try to do chick voices. I might pitch my voice up. I'm obviously pitching my voice up a little bit, but whatever. I'm not even going to do this. Anyway. Oh, this is our cousin Charlotte. She's the one who's next in line after our uncle. So we got a +1 cheerful because we are obviously stoked to see family that we haven't seen in a while. So that's cool. Alright, so this is the weekend stuff. So the weekend things, they give us bonuses. They help us. They help greatly in altering our mood, so we can push these towards what we want. Now we want to get rid of depressed. So we can visit our cousin Charlotte and her mother, Lady Merva, or we can go talk to our father. Now, if I remember right, visiting Charlotte and talking to Lady Merva actually gives us another bonus to cheerful, so it'll get rid of a thing of depressed. I think that'll make us afraid. I don't remember what afraid does, but we don't want to be depressed anymore. Let's just go ahead and do that. So this is Charlotte, Lady Merva. I love this room. It's so much bigger than mine back home. I can't help but read. I want to read the lines. It's what I love doing, but I'm so bad at chick voices. I keep crying about it. Anyway, let's just do this. You should visit more often. It's awful that the only time I get to see you is something like this. I know your brother and sister are still too young, but why haven't you come to school? All my girl voices are going to sound the same. Deal with it. My mother worries about me. She doesn't think anywhere but home is safe. I understand. I'm probably not going to be allowed to leave the castle until my birthday. But at least we can have fun together here. Alright, so obviously by her physical expression, she is now of a different mood. She is afraid. So afraid, we no longer get bonuses to expression or animal handling, which again, like I said, not that important. We do get bonuses to physical. And oh, this is something else. So as we increase our skill in something, so in Novan history, as you can see, we're at the 10 rank. It gives us a 0.10 bonus to Novan history and a 0.010 bonus to intellectual. But we also have a boost in internal affairs. Oh crap! Afraid puts our intrigue down. That's no bueno. We need that up. But you can see that 0.10 also adds to the overall intellectual. So this bonus applies to all of these. And this bonus here will apply to learning more in foreign intelligence. So you can see how gaining skill in one will help you master everything in that particular subclass, and overall the classes, like all of the classes overall for that overall category, like all the bonuses add to each other. So if you get the bonuses from the moods and you really boost, so you can just kind of see like it just kind of, as the game progresses, you really start to pile on just everything. So, we got a bonus to some physical stuff. I want to kind of get some of these up a little bit, some of the agility. I'm not really kind of sure what type of queen we want Princess Elodie to be. We can go completely social and intellectual and just be smarty pants. We can go militarily. Military might be fun. We boost. I mean, you need social overall. These are very important for navigating, especially conversation and royal demeanor. These are important for navigating the bullshit of court. So there's no longer a negative to conversation. So we want to try to get some court manners. Because like I said, court manners are very important. So conversation, court manners. Let's go ahead and do agility, reflexes, I think. Week 2, morning. You review the correct greetings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honors. Week 2, afternoon. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking these touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. And you can see we get that bonus, so we get 15 points instead of the 10. What's that commotion outside? Father, what's going on? Ah, Juliana, Duchess. I've come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am a lumen, as she was. Like every lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the Crown Princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. Okay. So this is a case of our decision can influence the way the game will play out. We can send her away, arrest her, or let her stay. Usually I let her stay. Let us. So I'm familiar with let her stay. So let's do something different. Let's go ahead and send her away. Angry and yielding. Cool. Nice. I like it. I definitely need yielding. You heard my father. Get out. Leave and don't come back. As you wish. She won't. Okay. So we can keep talking to Charlotte, or we can go talk to Papadopoulos. What is our mood at? We are afraid. We want to get rid of that. We can get 2 points in yielding. Cheerful, lonely. Yeah, we want to get rid of depressed. We need yielding. Yielding is important early game. Mostly. Although, maybe we want... I remember willful and yielding are important, because willful gives us more points to intrigue, and yielding gives us a lot of bonuses to a lot of the social stuff. Yielding, lonely, and cheerful. Lonely brings us down. Cheerful brings us up. Well, let's go ahead and do that. So we'll go ahead and do play with toys. It'll give us yielding, lonely, and cheerful. So you spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. That's her yielding face. Okay, cool. So now as you can see, we get bonuses to royal demeanor and history. Very important ones. Foreign affairs. We definitely need some foreign affairs bonus juice. Crap. We need court manners. Court manners are important. We get some no bonuses here. I kind of want to do some divination. Let's really boost the crap out of history, though. Okay, so history. Novan history. History. Foreign affairs. Right? Yes. Yes. Classes. Done. Week 3. Morning. Nova's history involves an endless slew of names and dates. Even as small as it became, there are 10 dukedoms. No, 11 now, plus the royal line. You hope no one expects you to memorize every lineage. Bonus for yielding. Afternoon. You study the relationship of Nova and its nearest neighbors. The borders have been mostly peaceful in recent years, except for the problems with Ixion to the south. However, trouble may be brewing in Pyrrhus as well. Piraeus. So, Lady Merva, Charlotte, is out picking flowers. You gather your skirts and prepare to sit down, when all of a sudden a hissing noise alerts you to a hidden danger. A snake! Shit. Charlotte, don't move! Reflexes fail. Balls. Okay. You grab for a stick to push the snake away, but you lack the skills to do the job properly. And poking the snake only makes it angry. Too fast to see, it lunges forward and sinks its fangs into your leg. Shit. The snake slithers away, but it's too late now. A strange tingling sensation begins to spread through your flesh. That's a milk viper. They're poisonous. I don't feel good. Your leg is going numb. You stumble and fall to the ground. Hold on! Your cousin kneels beside you and presses your hands over the bite mark. The area throbs painfully, then begins to feel warm. Oh, is she magic? After a minute, you're dizzy, but your leg isn't buzzing anymore, and even the wound has disappeared. How did you do that? I don't know how I did it, I just can. I'm not supposed to tell anybody. People think it's freaky. You won't tell, will you? Of course not. I'm just lucky you were here. Girls! What's going on out here? I heard yelling. Nothing. Saw a snake! Delicious soda. Anyway. A snake! That's it, Charlotte. Pack your things. We're going back to Merva. It's not safe here. No. Interesting. I think Cousin Charlotte is magic. Alright, so, they've kind of hinted at it, but the Lumens are the magical race of people, I guess, that built Nova. And, the bloodline of, Princess Elodie's, or from what I've managed to gather so far, I haven't gotten that far in the game, the bloodline of Princess Elodie is, they are the Lumens, and they can yield a magic, but it has to be awoken in them somehow by, like, a magic gem. So we gotta try to get, if I want Princess Elodie to be magic, we have to try to get a gem somehow. Let's talk to Papadopoulos. Yeah, what's our move? Oh, we're afraid. Ballsack. Yeah, let's talk to Papadopoulos. See what he does. She was a Lumen, a magic user. It was meant to be in reserve to defend our domain, but she insisted on... You don't need to hear that. She used magic. It drained her strength. She thought it was harmless, but it wasn't. Eventually her heart just... stopped. That sounds like poison. Crap, we're still afraid. Okay, well, I guess we can boost our... Nothing. Fucking hate it when they're afraid. What do we get bonuses to? Physical, we can do more reflexes. Or dance. Dance would be a good one to have. Maybe flexibility. Agility's good to have. Reflexes and flexibility. We could start doing some faith stuff. I vaguely remember the divination skill check pops up quite a bit. But we actually need to start focusing on economics. Economics are important. Both in real life and in this game. So, let us ignore the bonuses for now, and we're going to double up on economics. We want accounting... No, we want trade and production. That's what we want. I think. Trade and production? Trade and production. Okay. You learn that even the smallest of villages has a central market where locals can trade what they have grown or made with others who have different skill. You learn that Sunset Bay off the coast of Duchy Mozamba is a prime location for fishing. Good to know. Cat in the way. The castle seems quieter with Charlotte and Emery and Zahara and their parents gone. It's certainly not empty, though. It seems like we get more servants every day. Cool, so we want to get rid of afraid because that is a shitty trait and I hate it. Lonely and cheerful? Lonely, yielding, and cheerful. Yes, yes please. Play with toys. Alright. We're up to week 5. We're at a pretty decent start. So yeah, this is Long Live the Queen. I guess we'll keep going. I mean, not for this episode, obviously. I'm gonna cut this off here. But so yeah, I think it's a pretty nifty little game. I think it just recently came out. I picked it up on Steam. But yeah, I mean, if this looks like something you'd be interested in, definitely pick it up. I've been enjoying it, and it's kind of gotten me out of my rut that I've been in with playing games. But so anyway, thank you very much for watching, and join us next time on Long Live the Queen. And remember, don't panic. Get court manners, because seriously, that shit's important. Also, don't panic.